Gucci is an Italian luxury fashion house based in Florence, Italy. Its product line include handbag, ready-to-wear, footwear, accessories, and decoration, and it licensed its name and branding to Coty for fragrance and cosmetic under the name Gucci Beauty. Industry fashion founded 1921, 103 years ago in Florence, Italy. Founder Guccio Gucci. Headquarter Florence, Italy. Number of location 528 2022. Revenue 9.9 billion 2023. Number of employees 20,711. Parent Kering. Gucci was founded in 1921 by Guccio Gucci, 1881 to 1953 in Florence. Under the direction of Aldo Gucci, son of Guccio Gucci, became a worldwide known brand and icon of the Italian Dolce Vita period. Following family feud during the 1980s, the Gucci family was entirely ousted from the capital of the company by 1993. After this crisis, the brand was revived, and in 1999, Gucci became a subsidiary of the French conglomerate PPR, which later renamed itself to Kering. In 2023, Gucci operated 538 stores with 20,711 employees and generated 9.9 billion in sales. Jane Francois Powell has been CEO of Gucci since July 2023, and Sabato De Sarno became creative director in January 2021. The Gucci family claim its origins are rooted in the merchant city of Florence since around 1410. Giovanbattista Giacinto Dario Mario Gucci 1981 to 1953 left Florence for Paris and settled in London in 1897 to work at the high-end Savoy Hotel. While working as a bailiff there, he would unload the luggage of the hotel wealthy client, learning about their taste in fashion, quality, fabric, and traveling condition. He later worked for a year for the campaign Des Wagon Light, the European rail company that specializes in upscale travel leisure, thus further enhancing his experience with luxurious traveling lifestyle. After World War I, he worked for the maker of fine luggage Frenzy. In 1921, Gucci brought his own shop on Via della Vigna Nuova in Florence. Individual Gucci where he sold imported leather luggage. He also opened a small workshop to have his own leather goods made by local craftsmen. Eventually, a larger workshop had to be acquired to house Gucci's 60 artisans. In 1935, an invention of Ethiopia by Mussolini led the League of Nations to impose a trade embargo on Italy. Leather became scarce, forcing Gucci to introduce other fabric in the composition of the product, such as raffia, wicker wood, linen, and jute. The Mombi motif, a Gucci signature, was created. The Gucci developed a new tanning technique to product Corio Grasso, which became a Gucci trademark. In 1937, Gucci launched its handbag. Gucci's wife and children worked in the shop. Aldo, the son of Guccio, became increasingly involved in the family company since he started working there in 1925. He convinced his father to grow by opening a new shop in Rome, 21 by Condotti in 1938, and launched more Gucci accessories, gloves, belt, wallet, During World War II, the artisans of Gucci worked on making boots for the Italian infantry. The company made handbags of cotton canvas rather than leather during World War II. As a result of material shortage, the canvas, however, was distinguished by a signature double G symbol combined with prominent red and green band. After the war, the Gucci crest, which slowed a shield and armored knight surrounded by a ribbon engraved with the family name, became synonymous with the city of Florence. After the war, Gucci distributed the share of the company to his three sons. In 1947, Gucci launched two Bamboo bag. The brand launched its first global tagline, "Quality is remembered long after price for forgotten." The iconic moccasin Gucci loafer were launched in 1952. Gucci died on 2 January 1953 in Milan. In November 1953, Gucci opened its first US store on Fifth Avenue and 58th Street in New York. A second NY shop opened in the St. Regis Hotel in 1916 and a third on Fifth Avenue and 54th Street in 1973, leading the local to call this NY area Gucci City. In 1961, Gucci opened a store in London and Palm Beach and launched the Jacquio bag. In March 1963, Gucci opened its first France store near Place Vendôme in Paris. The double G logo for belt, buckles and other accessory decoration was introduced in 1964. The Flora skirt was designed in 1966 by Rodolfo Gucci and Vittorio Acquainero for Grace Kelly, Princess of Monaco, who became a notable consumer of Gucci product. In October 1968, Gucci opened a store at 347 Rodeo Drive, driving many Hollywood stars to endorse the brand. With the Rodeo Drive opening came the launch of Gucci first dresses. Gucci breakthrough in the United States led to its global development in Asia. Tokyo opening in 1972, Hong Kong in 1974, and the Middle East in Brussels. Aldo son Roberto piloted the first Gucci fashionized store. By 1969, Gucci was managing 10 shops in the United States. 80,000 Gucci moccasins were sold in the US alone that year. US President John F. Kennedy called Aldo Gucci the first Italian ambassador to the United States. Gucci launched a Rolls-Royce luggage set in 1917 and partnered with American Motor Corporation (AMC) to create the Gucci version of the AMC Hornet that was marketed during the 1971, 1972 and 1973 model year. The Gucci Sportabout wagon became one of the first American cars to offer a special luxury trim package created by a famous fashion designer. Gucci launched Gucci perfume and its first watch model 2000 in 1972, its first fashionized store in the US in 1973, and opened the Gucci Galleria in its Beverly Hills store in 1977, a private art gallery adjoined to the store and reserved to premium clients who were given a golden key to access it. From 1978 to 1984, a Miami-based Coach Builder marketed a Gucci edition of the Cadillac Seville sedan. 1978 model is exhibited at the Gucci Museum. In 1985, the Gucci loafer became part of the permanent collection of the New York MoMA. In 1969, Giorgio, the son of Aldo, had sparked the first family freered by launching Gucci Boutique on his own, which was finally reabsorbed by the family group in 1972. During the 1980s, the Gucci saga enrolled the family held top management of the company and filled the press headline. Paolo Gucci, son of Aldo, tried to launch the brand Gucci Plus on his own. Aldo was criticized for developing most of the international business under Gucci America, which he warned in 1982 easy tension in the family. The Gucci Group was consolidated and became a publicly traded company, Gucci SPA, in May 1983. Rodolfo died. His son Maurizio Gucci inherited his father's majority stake in the company and launched a legal war against his uncle Aldo for full control of Gucci. In 1986, Aldo Gucci, 81, with only 16.7% of Gucci left in his possession, was sentenced to a year in prison for tax evasion. In a variation where Albert Nippon was also an inmate, the artwork of the Gucci gallery was liquidated. In 1988, Maurizio Gucci sold almost 47.8% of Gucci to Bahrain-based investment fund Investcorp, owner of Tiffany's, in 1984, and withheld the other 50%. Despite the family dispute between 1981 and 1987, the sale of trademarked Gucci product reached 400 million and 227 million in 1990. Along the 1980s were characterized by a mass production of Gucci product, which generated revenue but negatively affected Gucci position as an exclusive luxury brand. Maurizio Gucci hired Don Milo to put Gucci back on track from 1991 to 1993. Gucci finance were still in the red. Maurizio Gucci was blamed for spending extravagant amount of money on the company headquarters in Florence. In Milan, Investcorp brought the remaining 50% of Gucci SPA from Maurizio Gucci in 1993, ending the family involvement in the group. In March 1995, Maurizio Gucci was shot dead in the lobby of Gucci Milan office. The company was publicly indexed on the New York Stock Exchange with an initial stock value set at 22. Then from 1995 to 1997, Investcorp sold its interest in Gucci for around 1.9 billion. By January 1999, the French luxury conglomerate LVMH, which had been buying shares of Gucci discreetly since 1995, reached 34% ownership in Gucci Group NV, seeking a way out of LVMH's control. Tom Ford and Domenico De Solo turned to the French franchisor Francois Pinault and his group Pinault Printemps Redwood, which later became Caring for an Emergency Exist. In March, Pinault Group brought out 40% of Gucci at a 75 a share, and LVMH share decreased to 20.7% in deluction process. Thought out the deal, PPR also processed Y-Base Saint Laurent from Sanofi and sold it back for the same price for the Gucci group. This corp delayed in the fashion world launched a cold war between LVMH and the new Gucci PPR coalition. A tension occurred in December 2000 when Gucci brought 51% of Alexander McQueen Couture House, as McQueen was also the creative designer of LVMH. Givenchy. At that time, the fray around Gucci ended in September 2001, when all parties reached an agreement. By the end of 2003, Tom Ford and Domenico De Slo made it official that they would not renew their contract with Gucci PPR that ended in April 2004. On July 24, 2014, Kering released its half-year financial result and revealed that the company revenue had declined by 11% in the 6 months from January 1 to June 13. The decline in the group's sales is largely attributable to Gucci, which accounted for half of the group's sales and two-thirds of its profit. The brand revenue decreased by 20% or 18% at constant exchange rate to 4.09 billion. Gucci holding company Gucci S.p.A. is based in Florence, Italy, and is a subsidiary of the French luxury group Kering. In 2023, Gucci operated 538 stores for 20,711 employees and generated 9.9 billion in revenue, down from 10.5 billion in 2022. In the history of Gucci, up until the end of the Gucci family era, the design, promotion, and production of Gucci products were handled by the members of the Gucci family. Since July 2023, Jean-Francois Pallas 2024 to 2003, Marco Bizzarri 2008 to 2014, Patrizio Di Marco 2004 to 08, Mark Litt 1994 to 2004, Domenico De Sole, creative designer since January 2023, Sabato De Sarno. In 2011, the company opened the Gucci Museum inside the 14th century Palazzo della Mercanzia in Florence to celebrate its 19th anniversary in 2016. Alessandro Michele carted 2 addition rooms dedicated to Tom Ford collection in January 2018. Following a renovation, the Gucci Museum reported on a new name, the Gucci Garden, and a new restaurant within its wall, the Gucci Osteria, managed by Massimo Bottura. The Gucci Osteria was awarded on Michelin Star in November 2019. In February 2022, a second Gucci Osteria opened on the rooftop of the Gucci Rodeo Drive store in Los Angeles. In March 2022, Gucci opened a small but opulent cocktail bar, the Gucci Giordino 25 in Florence. In April 2017, Gucci financed the restoration of the Bolboli Garden and the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. In June 2019, Gucci Finance. Thanks for watching this video.